Good morning, Faithbox family. This is Everyday Faith Day 18. My name is Sarah, and I'm a wife and a dog mom. This is one of my babies, Zoe, and we live in Cincinnati, Ohio. So today we're going to do, like I said, Day 18. It's a quote by Henry Ford that says, "Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right." And the part about this that I want to hone in on is that word think, which indicates that you being able to do something or not is all about your mindset. And so I want to encourage you to change your mindset. And I really liked Kristen's video on day 10 where she talked about surrounding yourself with positivity. And I'm going to share some of my favorite materials, I will say, about changing my mindset when I start to think that I can't do something. But a lot of being able to get to a place where you can do something is setting yourself up for success. One of my favorite quotes by Rachel Hollis is, "Hope is not a strategy." So what that means is, if I set a goal for running a half marathon, I can't sit here and say, I hope that I cross the finish line without dying. If I want to start a business, I can't say, oh, I hope I have a business in 5 years. You really need to set yourself up for success, and you need to strategize how are you going to get to where it is you want to be. So for running, finding a training program to start early enough in advance so that I can start training for the half marathon. For starting a business, there's these steps that you need to take in order to get to where you want to be, whether it's networking or some sort of education and training or whatever it is. You need to have something under your belt to get to where you want to go. Something about and about mindset too, like I kind of like trick myself into thinking, into believing that I can do something. Whenever I start to think that I can't do it, I change that and say I can. You can do this. You're good enough. You're strong enough. All these things, and then eventually you'll start to believe it. It's kind of like fake it till you'll make it, basically. And so something about this word can't too. A lot of people say that they can't do something when they are afraid or they have these feelings of fear. And I liked, also back to Kristen's video, I liked what she said about Satan's minions coming in and telling you all these things that you're not good enough, or all these doubts that you're not going to be able to get to where you want to go if you listen to these Satan's minions. And so I wanted to share a song with you guys. I don't know if people have heard it before, but it's called "Fear is a Liar," and it's by Zach Williams. And I'm just going to read some of the lyrics for you, but I would encourage you to go listen to that today. It's a really great song. But it says, it kind of talks about Satan coming in and giving you all these thoughts in your head about being afraid of something. It says, when he told you that you're not good enough, when he told you that you're not right, when he told you that you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful, that you'll never be enough. Fear is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness, cast your fear in the fire, because fear is a liar. And that goes on to say a lot of other stuff that I think a lot of people can relate to. Something else I like to do when it comes to overcoming fears, one of my favorite verses is Joshua 1:9, where it says, "Be strong and courageous, for the Lord our God is with you wherever you go." And that's hanging up in my bathroom. It's just kind of a reminder every day, go out there, whatever it is you need to do today, go out there and be strong and courageous. Nothing can go wrong because God is by your side. So I love that one. And then just another tidbit or a couple other tools I have in my toolbox Whenever I start to think that I can't do something, I like to turn to this image. You can pull up on my phone here. It's basically, it's just a drawing, but it's a progression from the word can't to the word can. And that's Jesus taking that T off of the word can't and turning it into the word can for you. Jesus is taking your fears, he's taking your doubts, he's taking your suffering away so that you can do these things. And then another one that I like, Brandon shared it already on that day where you wanted to memorize a Bible verse, and that's Philippians 4. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That just goes back to, you know, if God's with you, then you cannot fail. God is on your side, and God put a lot of these goals and dreams and wishes on your heart for a reason, and it's our obligation, really, or whatever word you want to use, to fulfill that for him and with him. Yeah, I can go on about that one, but I won't. Second last thing I want to encourage you to do is get into community. If you have a goal or some sort of dream or aspiration that you want to reach, and you are doubtful of your ability to do it, surround yourself with people who are already doing it. Surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you. So for me, for running, I found a Facebook group in my area, and I've set up runs with them on Saturday mornings because I don't want to go run 8 miles by myself. It's not easy, and it is a lot easier if I know that there's going to be 5 other ladies there doing it with me. It makes it a lot easier to get out of bed in the morning, and it starts some conversation while we're running, taking our mind off of the running. So get into community, go find like-minded people. You know, weight loss groups are a good example. There's different entrepreneur groups, at least in Cincinnati. I'm sure there's an online group somewhere too, if that's your thing. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's a group of people near you or online who are doing the same exact thing and can help encourage you. The last thing I want to give you is a strategy of visualizing yourself doing whatever it is that you think that you can't do. So I like to visualize myself crossing the finish line of the half marathon. Feeling good, legs are strong, lungs are full, you know, I'm smiling, got my music in, you know, whatever it is, for you to tell yourself that you are going to do it. You know, say if it's weight loss, visualize yourself in that dress or those jeans or whatever it is, just visualize yourself already there, and that would make the journey that much easier. Okay, that's enough for me. I could probably go on for a little bit, but my dogs are getting restless, so I will close it here. I would just encourage you to go, whatever it is, figure out what it is that you're saying that you can't do, and what is it that God's putting you on your heart, and you're pushing him back. And just change your mindset. Surround yourself with positivity. Post-it notes, your wallpaper on your phone, your desktop, laptop, or on your laptop. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive thoughts. Don't let Satan creep in and tell you that you can't. Okay. So that's all for me. Everybody have a great Saturday and be empowered. Thanks.